Great. OBS. Great job, OBS. I like it, you. It's annoying. That OBS crashing. So, are we alive, guys? Great job, OBS, actually. Okay, I think we are alive. So, where we are. Okay. What I'm gonna do right now is just create a thumbnail. Shit, I hate. It needs a little bit of creativity. Let me just create a thumbnail so we can actually focus on what actually matters. Creating those systems actually what is matters. So what I should do right now. Okay, I'm gonna generate some kind of image like this. So we don't, you know, like put my face there, or we can generate maybe how. I think I get it. Okay. Right now, I think an idea that actually it helps us a lot, and also create this. So I need to have, I need to create my storyboard. So mood board, we have build a mood board. Then we need to upload some images. So before we upload some images, we need to have Cloud. I think that would be great. That would be great thumbnail. Let me. I think it right now. I'm gonna show to you how we're gonna do it actually. Yeah, cloud icon. We can search cloud icon. Not cloud, Claude Code. Yeah, kind of a great guy. Save the image. To download this, come to hex field and then upload the image that we have right there. Right there we have. So this is our mood board. Great. Low quality. Ah man, do not ask me to give you some kind of a credits in order to create me a mood board. Okay. Great. We can come to image generation actually, and just, you know, we can give this image generation into here as a cloud guy. Where's Claude Code? Just give it this guy. No. Okay, great. Right now, I want to just generate. We don't want to use this nano banana. We use nano banana to much actually cheaper than. So how the hell I can make things great? Okay, great. I don't know actually. Mm, so yeah, I don't know. I don't want to hold me this guy actually. So we're gonna come back to it later. Maybe we can generate an AI agent that actually I think that would be great. Because right now I'm struggling when it comes to thumbnail generation. Why we shouldn't create a system that actually generate for us thumbnails or scales? We can even have a scales. I think it will solve us a lot of headache when it comes about thumbnail generation and this thing. I can just give him some kind of like what I was thinking and how he should put out the things. I can give him some kind of like, hey, put this thing there and then this put here and then like, and then he is the one who gonna just handle all this job for us. I think that would be a great idea. Okay, we will gonna create that kind of a system, but not today. So I'm waiting this thing. Hey, come on, finish. Ah, it's warming up. Okay, great. It's already did. So can you hear me? Because there is two guys actually, so it's confusing. Okay. So as we talked about, we're gonna come back it right now. We fixed that kind. It's actually working, kind of partial. It's not fully working. So we're gonna focus on the our system that actually we want to create. And actually, let me just come back to this is the thumbnail. No, we don't need the thumbnail. Let me get the idea here. Thumbnail, CRG, high IC conversation. No, the issues is founded. No, do not make me scroll back. So because it's recording, that's why we have always trying to make me go back. So if we come to here, we have a target companies, your exact stack. It will be NNA, Berlin, headquarter, London, 100 million users. How you handle objection is you don't have to a degree. So yeah, I have built a production AI systems running 24/7 is. And then this is the response, and this is the interview what we are expecting. And then we have here an AI automation role system research. Question is to prepare for. Walk me through what do you build. Phase 1, create a pipeline application. So phase 1 page with a quantified achievement. Create your application package. 1 page English CV with a quantified achievement. Portfolio page or bullshit GitHub registered me. Loom template structure with 2-3 minutes. Okay, I get it right now. Okay, interesting. Actually, very interesting. It is interestingly wild, actually. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create our page, one page English plus quantified. We have a portfolio page, then we have a Loom template is great. We have an upgrade link to auto apply, add a LinkedIn scraping, not just the Indeed, Stephen for scores, plus that of the Loom, script plus notify, and then great. Let me just come back to here. First of all, today we're gonna build these systems, okay? I think this is a very, very important system that we're going to create, and it has everything that we need in order to get the interview and get the job. So please use your orchestration system or orchestration, spin up multi-agents, give each of them its context, and help me to create that kind of a system. And also the portfolio page and everything that we need. So everything, it should be the way we're gonna make a very, very, very very robust and has a lot of achievements when it comes about our page. So that will be a great thing. So first of all, plan, and then I want you to notify me when you plan so I can review the plan. Then we're gonna go and implement that plan. So it's great. We give him the job. Okay. While he is working, and what I can do it is we can multitasking. Okay, we're gonna do multitasking. So while he is working, I'm gonna also go and try to figure it out a way that we can use open cloud in like a server. Okay, I don't know, but I think we have. Okay, let me just also give him. So there is also let me just come back. First of all, there's a lot of things that I want you also to do. It is one of those things, it is go and make some kind of a deep research about how we can use open cloud with using a model is are free. So one of the things I right now discovered it is you can use open router or open router, something like that, or router you can say. It is like a cloud surface base that actually handles a lot of models, and just by using one API endpoint we can get multiple models. One of them actually, most of them actually are free. So we can just route our request to those models and just talk to them. So what I want to do it is do we have a servers that actually are kind of a free, means we don't have a lot of money to pay, simple to understand about these servers, how they actually work, and then we're gonna deploy our agent or open cloud to there, and then give him a brain and configure him and give him a brain so we can use him there. And you know, like there's a lot of jobs that we can do it using an open cloud and a lot of things. And then he has the ability to spin up other agents. So right now I want to configure the open cloud. So is there a server is actually existing out there? I don't know their names. I want you to do some kind of a deep research about those servers and how we install open cloud to those servers, and also use it, okay, using in Telegram, and how we can configure that open cloud uses open router. I hope you get the idea. Okay, do a research about open router itself, then open cloud. Open Chrome. Great. I didn't say open. That does things. Scheiße. He's using a bad model. We're gonna use maybe Sonnet. I think it will be great. Our guy, I think he finished it. Now he's a design implementation. I like this guy. Open router, open cloud, maybe an open hand or open interpreter or open daemon, an AI agent framework. No, you are wrong. This thinking tokenization, it's like sometimes get things wrong, but it fixes by researching. No problem at all. So I think we give this guy also his job to configure. Other guy, we give him his work, you know, in order to configure about the design system implementation. And this guy, will give him a job of, hey, we want to use the open server model, so do it. What else? Yeah, also we can give this guy another job. I think he will be great. Why we shouldn't give him a job, you know, like why we're just waiting in here. Okay, so right now we have a 3 agents that actually simultaneously doing each of them a job. What a interesting shit. So we can say maybe new window, you know, then we can say, hey, let me just move this right, move this maybe left, top right. You are not allowed to be here, sir. Just go there. So if we come back to here, we have a file open a folder, I think, and then, you know, like come back, cloud workspace, open it. Great. You know, we are in here, and then we can say, hey, open folder. Great instinct. I don't know actually what is happening right now, but I think it's actually great. I don't know, but all we can do, man. Right now we have sent 3 jobs actually. Each of them has its own job. So this guy is fetching it and researching, and this guy also implementing the thing. What we wanna do this guy with it? Well, we're gonna just give him another job, okay? So what I'm gonna do, it is like, first of all, I don't know, but I think, let me just go to here in OBS. I just want to make some kind of so you guys, you can see what we do it here right now. I think you can see it actually. It's a great way, kind of, maybe, I don't know, but I think it's great. Yeah, no problem at all. Okay, so those 2 guys actually are working simultaneously, parallel. Then we come here, and then we're gonna give this other agent. So these 2 guys actually, we give him a job about, so great. So right now I have a problem, okay? And that problem, it is whenever I try, you can discover first of all in directory before you do anything, so you can have a bigger picture about what we're actually doing. So the problem I have right now, it is if I try to create a thumbnail, what actually happening, it is like I always have to go Hexfield and generate the image, and somehow I created a website, and there's a lot of headache when I just want to create a thumbnail. So I want to create, because right now we have actually a system that actually help us to create the thumbnails more faster than anything else, okay? So here it is my idea I have, okay? The idea it is, I'm gonna give you something, actually we can say it, something, and that actually thing, it is like, I'm gonna give you image of actually what I'm thinking about. For example, I'm gonna explain the thumbnail by just the text, okay? By just the text. So what I mean by just by text, it's just by speaking. So I'm gonna give you the image or the thumbnail that it is gonna reference. Maybe I told you, hey, I like it, that this image, so just swap my face, okay, something like that. So that is the first thing. I could give you that and tell you, hey, I like this thumbnail, just swap it. And sometimes, in order to be our creativity good, I'm gonna, okay, unexpected behavior. I think that there's other guy, I think it's just try. Okay, great. The voice right now is stopping. Oh my god, I need to fix that voice. Even though if that means no, I'm gonna review this job, and also I'm gonna review it right now, and I'm gonna give this guy his job. Actually, let me just wait. It's a crazy, because it's multi-step job. It's like every job actually need is to just like give the agent about his job. So I think first of all, let me just restart the terminal, give the terminal, and then like new terminal, then voice. Great, right now voice is working. Come back to here. So what you're gonna do, and your task actually, it is like creating a platform or somehow a program. You can use Python or something like that, but here it is my idea. I'm gonna give you a referenced image, tell you, hey, this is the referenced image. Maybe I give you sometimes link of specifically that YouTube video, so you're extracting the thumbnail of that video. Sometimes and always I laugh, and I think it is the most proper way that I'm gonna give you all the way. It is like sometimes I'm gonna give you a diagram of the thumbnail. Okay, I'm gonna maybe tell you, hey, put that position in the diagram, put this kind of a visual element. My face, it should be put there, you know, like I'm gonna give you some kind of a, you know, like a drawing thing. I draw it as a skeleton. I just drawing this skeleton as, you know, like a blueprint, you can say. I can give you a blueprint of the how the thumbnail should look like, and then you use my face, you use the visual elements, you download. If you need, you're gonna go to the internet, you download those visual elements, put them together where I told you to do it. So I think that will help us a lot, rather than just going, you know, like in the going and doing, you know, like weird shit and trying to use a hex field. Yes, still we can use Gemini and we can use hex field, still we can use implemented, but we want to more simplify for me as a creator the problem. Okay, I can give you the visual elements of the thumbnail, and then you are the one who gonna go and create it. You know, like it's just like a skill. One of the things that I think also is gonna help you, just go to the internet, figure it out, the communities, Reddit, and every people, how they are creating this kind of a thumbnail is. Also make some kind of a research in a creator world or content creation world, social media, how they are creating the thumbnails. And also there is skills that actually already is being provided. Okay, so please, those skills, go to the internet, see there is a lot of websites that actually provide skills relevant to content generation. And before you download any skill, tell me, hey, I found this skill, just read it, so I make sure that there is no any malware or there is no any virus actually there. You know, like sometimes people just, you know, like they create a skill and just inject that skill with some kind of a virus, so when you download it, you fucked up. So we don't want to be fucked up. Okay, make sure, make your research, everything, come back to me with a relevant research and steps that we can take it, so we can generate this kind of a system, so it's gonna help us a lot. Okay, let me just give him right now the order is great. What those two guys actually finish it. Okay, first the guy, we give him to create the LinkedIn pipeline, so we give him these three phases. Hey, create the portfolio plus the CV building. Okay, build the first everything, a link is there. We have also is going to create a profitable page on GitHub pages, dark theme or something like that. Great. Print a CV page, printable CV page. Auto apply pipeline, Telegram inline buttons, apply, skip, save on a job notification. Great. Callback handler that assembles application packages. Loom script generation for high fit jobs. Supabase schema extension for interview tracking plus outreach. That is will be a great comprehensive thing. We have a phase 3 direct outreach, company research. It's gonna make a company pain points analysis, and then we have a LinkedIn DM drafter. Great. 100 words personalized message, weekly outreach pipeline. Okay, total cost is gonna cost us $7 until $11 a month, under your euro 15, and I think that will be great. Okay, so here it is the plan. Okay, great. Employment application system, I think that is like a great thing. implementation plan. Abdullahi, a pivot from a freelancing to an employment 2026 to 2018. The existing Trigger.dev jobs pipeline finds a AI jobs in Germany, scores them with a cloud hierarchy, generates a cover letter, and stores in Supabase. Yes, actually it does that. But we're gonna extend that system. But stop is a Telegram notification. Okay, no actual submission happiness. There are also no portfolio page. There are also no portfolio page. There is no CV, and also GitHub repos have a weak and missing redis.me. So without this, the pipeline has nowhere to link. Great, yeah, but there's a lot of interesting things actually happening. So there's gap, okay. So there's no actual submission happening. There's also no portfolio page, and there is a no CV, and the GitHub repos have a weak missing .read.me. Without this, the pipeline has nowhere to link. Goal: build a complete employment application system that goes from a job discovery to an actual application submission, which is a portfolio that provides skills to hiring managers. I think that would be a great, okay? We're gonna generate the page. We're gonna list this page into our skills and everything that we have, and then we're gonna apply the jobs, okay? So A1, a portfolio page, new repo, Sapphire Coder portfolio in our GitHub pages. We have index HTML, single page, dark theme, merging existing dashboard. We have a hero, AI engineering, AI system engineer, one linear, German remote, GitHub plus LinkedIn plus YouTube links. Then we have a system built. We have a 6 cards with a title, description is tech parties, live demo links. Okay, that means I should go back in all my systems, and we will create each system specifically a demo video that actually explains what this system does, how actually it works, and everything. I think that would be a great thing, okay? Then we have a metrics, we have a stat cards, 6 systems in production. More than 6 systems actually, it's like 10 or maybe something like that, more than that. We have a 19 Trigger.dev task is 778 memories, so we have created also so far 789, 6 posts a day in autonomously. Yeah. So we have a less than $15 infrastructure. Go right. Less than $15 infrastructure. So skills grouped AI, LLM, automation, infrastructure, languages, contact email, LinkedIn, GitHub, YouTube. Okay. Contact us in email, contact us in LinkedIn, contact us in GitHub, in YouTube. We have also system futures, LinkedIn self-healing authority, system futures, job intelligence pipeline, link innersize Trigger.go repos. So we have a self-healing repo, LinkedIn self-healing repo. So that's already system that already we have created. So we have a job integration pipeline, LinkedIn innersize. We have an open brain engine. Yeah, we created a rack system that actually remembers all the things that we already done and also pushes those things into our GitHub. But it's more than the 700. It's like right now maybe 2,000, 3,000. I don't know, but it's much more than that. So great. System monitor dashboard. I think that is also a great thing. We have a LinkedIn analysis dashboard, a LinkedIn dashboard pages, thumbnail LinkedIn. We have a link, thumbnail studio, CV page, CV.html in the same repo, one page, principal, media, friendly section, header, name, title, location, email, GitHub, and LinkedIn, profile, 3 sentences, who, what, proof, core skills, 2 columns, grid, system build, 5 in redundancy with a quantified metrics, open source repo with the description, educational, self-taught plus the proof list. Cool. This is just the first system. Oh my god, it's crazy, man. So we have a just the phase one portfolio plus the CV, you know, like I think that we're gonna focus on it, you know. Then we have here GitHub readme terminal readme with a description, text tag, and live links. LinkedIn dashboard with the description, what metrics it shows, and live link. Moha OS dashboard, operating system. My name is not Moha, my name is Abdullah. Always he just configure it, that misreading it, okay. So with the description, what it is, we have also open brain, complete the existing thing. So this is just the taking off about, you know, like the first system and actually building the first system. So what we need to change here actually, what we need to change here, future CV pages and GitHub that readme. Great. I think almost like there's a lot of things also gaps, but the first area is not, we will not build the perfect system in the first go. Actually we built something that actually works, then we're gonna improve it and iterate it in order to become a great thing. Okay, so I think this plan actually I'm gonna accept it because kind of a great. Let me just see right now this is where the interesting thing is actually happening. Is the auto apply pipeline upgrade. So if I'm being true, let me just come back. So we have here auto apply pipeline upgrade. Telegram inline keyboard is modified in job.apply test. So already we have the Telegram. We should have actually. If we come back to here, actually we have the Telegram. So in the, I think also it just mistaken by this I don't know, LinkedIn Boosty AI self-healing. This is for just, you know, like AI self-healing. So I think we should create job pipeline for it is specifically, you know, like I think yeah, we're gonna generate for it is specifically chat, so he can just monitor that. Okay, great. So we have already with us that, okay. Line, it is like someone send this a plain text reply to submit or skip, no handler existing. Like also I don't have even ability to just, you know, like it sent me too much of application jobs, like a new job matches, but I don't have ability to each job give them, hey, apply this job, hey, skip this job, hey, save this job, you know. I think that will be a great also interesting thing that we can also add in this here, you know. So that will be a great. So we have a replay to a submit or skip, no handler existing, change, replace with inline keyboard buttons to apply, skip, and save. I like it. Using Telegram bot API inline keyboard. I think that will be great. Yeah, Telegram API, you can use it. Inline keyboard is generating some kind of a, yeah, I think we can generate already the first time we generated. So if you see here, like, yeah, we have those inline keyboards. So inline keyboards, each button send this callback data, like a job apply listing ID. Great. Using any ID we can use it also. Yep. So we have archive inner size trigger src trigger job apply this is the file directory. Interesting. We have a callback handler. We have a new job a callback handler job. This is a new thing, callback handler. After we give hey apply save, we have some kind of another loop that actually allow us to handle this job in better way. I think I should use my iPad because I think it will be a great, just, you know, like when I love always to mind map whenever I'm explaining things. So let's see if we can just make it, you know, like an existing extending mirror. Great job. Right now we're just gonna change that mirroring into, right now you are seeing my iPad, so we just gonna change that iPad display here. Use as optimizer. No. I think everything is great. Yeah, it should be. Great. VS crash it or what? So I need always to come here and just, guys, yeah, great. Because we don't have a lot of displays, like that's actually a big problem. But it is like a problem with another day, actually. So what we're gonna do right now, it is where we are. Okay. This is a 2D, 2B. So we have a here where this is great. This is the portfolio. We understand that the metrics of portfolio right now. Call handler, apply listing. Great. So here we have the listing. Okay, great. Listing from Supabase. Apply, fetch a listing from Supabase. So update status to apply it. A simple application package, cover letter plus portfolio link plus CV link, send a copyable text to a Telegram, generate a Loom script for the score 8+ jobs, skip update status, pass it, log activity, confirm in Telegram, save, keep as qualified, log activity, confirm. This is a new way. Okay, so as you know, our currency, it is like, you know, we have a Telegram inline keyboards. Okay, so if I come to here right now, let me just actually say, so we have this keywords. One, it is a save, other keyword it is hey, apply, and other keyword it is also skip. Okay, great. After those 3 keywords come together, we will have another thing that actually call it fallback, like a fallback. Great. So what this fallback actually is gonna do, it is like it is like a router actually. So if we say save, this fallback is gonna take this thing, and then we have some kind of a Supabase. He's gonna call to a Supabase. Okay, we say him save Supabase, and then we have here is gonna log to activity table. Great. We have here apply. We have here another fallback actually. Each of them will have another fallback. Apply. When we apply the job, what he's gonna do, it is multi-step things. Actually, it's a multi-step. Let me just make it sure. Multi-step things. So first of all, if I say apply Supabase update status, assemble application package. So first of all, it's gonna do a sampling. A sampling means it's gonna take the cover letter. It's gonna create a cover letter. It's gonna create a loom scripty. It's gonna create a loom scripty. It's gonna create also what else we have here, so I can actually know cover letter, loom link, yep, and also a portfolio link. Okay, all of those things he's gonna do it. Assembling, create those things, and then make it like a, you know, like a ready. It's gonna make them ready to me, or you can just say it's gonna send to our Telegram. I think that will be a great system actually. After he does all these things, it's gonna send it to there. So it's gonna send to our Telegram notification, notify, hey, this is a high profitable job that you like it. I created the Loom script and everything, and then our job it is just to, you know, like create the Loom script. But there is something there missing, okay? Something that actually missing. It is like he should do a deep research. He doesn't just give me a script. I think this is actually also generic thing, okay? So the step that actually happened there, if we just, I don't know, but I think there's another step should be there, okay? Before all this thing happen, it is, hey, do, or some kind of a, you know, like a research about, you know, like the research about the company, and also, you know, like a CTO. Actually, CTO, it is a chief technology officer, the guy who actually controls about the company's. He's responsible about company's technology. So he's gonna make research, get those two guys their emails, and after he do those researches, he gonna quantify about the problems this company has, and then after he quantify the problems and the bottlenecks, then what he gonna do it is, then he gonna modify or try to match those problems into our cover letter, our Loom script, and just, I think the portfolio would be just like, you know, like any regular thing portfolio. It's just me trying to explain things. So I think that is how actually work is. I think that will be great. That will be great if we say apply. This is the route of apply, okay? So we don't mistake it. This is the route of apply. We already say route of apply. It's gonna go there. Skip means it's just gonna save the activities as the same as a same. This is like a save. I just say save. Also save is gonna go there, Supabase, and then activity. When it comes about apply is just gonna go there. This is the route of apply. Skip it is just gonna skip it, you know, like you're just gonna say, hey, we skip this job. But I think that will be a great system. That will be actually a great system. Great. Let me just go back right now, okay? So we have the idea of actually what we are generating. Here it is like right now, Loom script. Loom script generator. We have a Loom script generator, the TS, that is something new. That is something new that we're gonna create it. Loom script, score approved jobs generator 2.3, Loom script, opening high company, problems, I noticed it, yeah, proof I have built, demo, then let me talk you through, then we have a close portfolio at URL, the project is most relevant. The projects that we have, that also it is one of the most relevant projects that we have already did it. I think that will be great. Okay, what else we need? This is the Loom script schema extension, new. This is very important thing also. Yeah, this is actually one of the most important things. So we will have, if you see here, we will have some kind of an interview tracking SQL. Great. So what this is gonna do, it's gonna track our interview actually. So we have a job listing here. Let me just come back to here, choose here. We have a job listing, interview data, interview type, and interview name, and prepare notice. Which kind of notice we should take? Loom scripty. Then we have also Loom URL. We have an application package, where subject line and company email, everything. We have new title, job outreach. This is something new. Company contact name, contact details, and everything. LinkedIn and their message drafted, and what we have sent it, and which stage this company is. Okay, great. I think that is very interesting thing. Okay. Aha. Okay. But somehow we have three things. Okay, we have here actually three things, if I'm being real here. Okay, so first of all, we have phase one. We have a system that actually let me just think. So phase one, we have a system that, you know, like scrapes the jobs. We have someone who is scrape the jobs. Okay, it's gonna scrape the jobs. Phase two, it is, you know, like apply job with multiple logics. But what we can make it is like, before we even apply, we can put there another system. I think he mistaken. Okay, like I think that is where we're gonna give the AI our instruction. It's like, hey, like great, phase two, it is apply, but before you apply, do another sub phase, you can say it, or something like that. Means, hey, make the research here. Okay, make the research here. I think that would be great. So it will be phase one, scrape the jobs that actually existed. Phase two, it will be research the high, mostly, you know, like profitable companies. Phase three will be apply those jobs. Okay, but also in the scrape, that is, we have already we have the scrape. We're just gonna extend the scrape. We don't have the research, we don't have the apply. We have some kind of a system that actually partial system for application. On top of that, we have a phase zero, and that means creating our portfolio plus the CV and plus everything, and also creating the demos and also the case studies and a lot of things. Like that is the phase zero. So I think it will be great. Actually, it will be actually great. So great. Are you guys with me? Let me just see the YouTube if actually something live streaming. Let me just dismiss this thing. Kind of excellent, he's saying. So yeah, I think it is kind of a great, you know. Feasibility. Hey, let me just go to my journal to then. How much of people are watching? Maybe only me or what? Only one person. Great. No problem at all. Just this. So great. Okay. So what we're gonna do right now, company research, fetch the company, fetch the URL website is a link of the company, Claude Code, storage the AI majority, the pain and everything, you know, LinkedIn DM drafty for the research companies, Cloud Hockey generators, max words, reference a specific company point, references specific proof portfolio, and the width, and we have a outreach pipeline that actually pipeline, weekly orchestration, Sunday, query top 5 fit companies for a job application, research them, new files, portfolio HTML index, portfolio that print purpose, file portfolio assets. I think it is actually a great system. Actually, it's not job apply, add an inline keyword is joined as a new task key, readme file is via GitHub API, implementation order. So portfolio FCCV, first everything link is here, GitHub ReDMS, Supabase migration is and everything. So first of all, so let me understand here quickly. We're going to create the portfolio. We're going to create the CV. But one of the things, I don't know if you mentioned it or is that your assumption was, it is like when we are applying the job, we should make our research about the company that we are actually applying. We should, if the high profitable companies, we're going to make some kind of a research. Like before we apply, like maybe yes, we apply all of them, but you know, like the most high companies that we're going to apply means we should make some kind of a research about them, the company, the specific pain points of the company and everything, and then we're gonna mention our portfolio. I think it will be great, but also one of the most important things, rather than just the portfolio itself, it is the Loom video, the way that we're gonna connect them and tell them like, hey, I don't know where to send those Loom videos. Do I am allowed to send those Loom videos in LinkedIn or maybe other things? I don't know, but we're gonna figure it out. It is like send them those links of the videos, and also, you know, like make some kind of, you know, like icebreaker or, you know, something like that. I cannot send actually videos in their you know, like in their email. We can somehow do, but when we're gonna do that kind of a thing, it is like we're gonna give them some kind of a category in our portfolio page, okay? Some kind of a categories of specifically for them. Like tell him, hey, if you need, you can just search this company or this or me or something like that. You can see my portfolio here if you need. And then, you know, like in the Loom video, I think we have here multiple strategies. First strategy, it is, hey, send them an email with the researches we have done and everything we have done, and then hook them to go and visit my portfolio. After they visit my portfolio, they will get their Loom video and also their problem, and also me explaining and creating a demo for them. Okay, and then if they need to know to me, they can go into the portfolio itself, figure it out who I am and what we do. That will be great. That's the first point. Second point, yes, we can send them also the Loom video into the link or LinkedIn or any other platform, so we can get their attention. I think the idea is actually interesting, and also, yeah, and I think that is little bit of change. But other thing is that you actually see, you said, and other thing is you told me, it is a very, very interesting and also a great thing. If there is something in the gap in my understanding, you can push back and give me and tell me where I am having some kind of assumption is, where I am not, where I have also gaps and all those sort of things before we implement the plan. Okay, I hope right now you understand. Also notice that everything else is gonna is gonna be exact same thing. So like you will, like everything else, leave it as the way it is, but just change those things that I earlier mentioned. But the previous plan that you give me, it is a very comprehensive plan. It is the system architecture also you created, I kind of like it. So just if there is anything that like I'm feeling somehow like assumption, and like I'm not actually quite there, or just there is a hidden thing is that I'm not seeing it, you can also tell me. It will be a great conversation. On few things. So great, you are thinking this clearly, but this is about this. Now let me push back on few things. What do you got right? Your strategy is solid. Research the company, create a personalized demo, record the Loom, send via email, LinkedIn portfolio as the landing page with their specific section. This is basically your Upwork playbook adapted for employment. It works. Where I see the gap is the Loom video problem. You said I don't know where to send those Loom videos. Here it is in the reality. LinkedIn limited. You can only DM people you are connected with, or use an email bait. You can share a Loom link, but cold DMs to CTOs have a 9% reply ratio. Decent, but you need to connect first. Email better. If you find out the hiring's email animal finder is already wired, you send a short email with the Loom link. Email has no connection requirement. Indeed, job boards must have a cover letters or additional info field. You pass the Loom link there. Best approach: email first, mostly directory, link them DM second, connect or required. We have a job portal third, list personality. The gap: your system can find jobs and generate application, but it cannot find a hiring manager's emails or link them profile automatically yet. The company research the TS task. In my plan, task handles this, but isn't this. It is a phase 3. I will move it to phase 2. Yes, that's what I need, because without knowing who to send it, the Loom video has no destination. The personalizing portfolio idea: you want a section in your portfolio specifically for each company. This is a strong idea but has a scaling problem. Option A: dynamic portfolio reads from Supabase and shows a company specific page. Portfolio, company name, impressive but a complex. Okay, interesting. Option C, my recommendation: the URL parameters. Company ACM loads the portfolio normally but shows a personalized banner at top high. ACM team: here is what I built for you, plus their specific research, plus Loom embedded on one page. Infinite personalization data comes from Supabase via fetch. Great. This way, the Loom video is embedded into the portfolio itself, not sent separately. You send one link: hey, GitHub company name, the link. That will be great. I think that is interesting. Okay, we can then modify and change a little bit of it, but I think it's like idea, it's there. Click it, see your portfolio with their personalized section plus the Loom video at the top. The sequence matters. Your instinct is right, but other needs to be tightened. Job found pipeline recorded 7. Company research auto pain point is K person is identified. Loom script auto generators. You record it manually 3 minimum. We have a Loom uploaded plus also the URL stored in Supabase. Great. Portfolio personalized section generation auto via URL parameters. Great. Wow. The sequence is actually matters. We have a job found. Okay. Make a research about specifically.com. Create the Loom script generated. Then Loom uploaded URL stored in Supabase. That's very important things. Then we have a portfolio personalized section generated. We have a auto via URL parameters. Then we have an application sent. I like it the sequence. So to make everything tighten, let me just draw it. First of all, we have a first face. It will be, I don't know why always I use that thing where we have this guy actually. So first of all will be the face one will be actually job scraper. Then we have here after job scraper we have another face that actually let me just make it here. We have another face, and that is like it's gonna make the research about the company itself, and like it's gonna make the research identify and analyze the company, gather a lot of information about the company in order to identify the pain points, the pain points of the company, the pain points of the company, and then send this into our system. It's gonna send it to here, so we will have also here okay, here we have it's gonna generate the cover letter. Okay, it's gonna generate also the Loom script. I like it. And then it's gonna generate the Loom script, and then it's gonna like the Loom script and everything, and also it's gonna add to our database and also create a portfolio page, you can say it. I don't know, but I think portfolio section for specifically that company, so we can personalize everything. Great. Then we will have another system in order to give us some kind of actually I don't know, but let me just make it sure. Then we have here another system that actually is going to help us to generate oh my god, yep, here we have outreach system. It's gonna take these things. We're gonna use email in order to outreach those people. We're gonna use a LinkedIn. We're gonna use a job application application system. I think that will be great. I think that will be actually one of the greatest things that we can do it. Outreach and application. After that, we will have another system that job hits will be his job will be monitoring. Okay, so it's gonna monitor about this. It's gonna monitoring about the emails and like and everything. Okay, it's gonna monitor everything, so the email we send and everything, and the link and everything, and any reply ratio. So after he monitors, he gonna do 2 jobs actually. I think that will be the extending of our workflow. Either is gonna send some kind of, if we didn't get any response, so we can use like it's gonna send some kind of, let's say some kind of follow up It's gonna follow up them, okay? It's gonna get the follow up, or either what he gonna do, it is like either he gonna follow up about specifically that company, or if they reply, we can say it's somehow, you know, like it will be some kind of, maybe, you know, like notify me. It's gonna notify me, okay? I think that would be great system. Actually, that would be great system. Let me just take a screenshot about it. I think that would be great. What do you think, guys? Let me just make it here. So let me see if it's been saved in this screenshot. Yes, it's been saved. Okay, I like it. So I think that will be a great system actually. So yeah. If we come back to here in our actually a system that we have here, so actually we have the monitoring, so we have the job scraping guy, then we have the monitoring and everything, then we have the cover letter and everything, we have then outreach it itself, then we have the monitoring it itself, either it could follow up or either it could notify me. Great. So the Loom uploaded video, we have a URL Supabase, portfolio personalized section. So here it is his pushback. Where we are, where we was. So demo, we have the Loom videos, we have a LinkedIn DM, email, Indeed job portals, and mostly have a cover letter. Then we have the gap. Your system can find a jobs and they generate applications, but they cannot find a hiring managers and emails. And yeah, you should find it. LinkedIn portfolio, yes, the personalized portfolio section area. You want a section in your portfolio specifically for each company. This is with a strong, but it has a scaling problem. Option A, dynamic portfolio reads from Supabase and shows a company specific. Right. Option C, maybe recommendation, the US parameters that actually send it, and normally but shows a personalized banner on Hey ACM. This is why the Loom is embedded. So it's a question matter. Job found, company research, pain points plus key personalized. Then we have a Loom script generator auto. You record it manually. Upload. Loom uploaded the URL stored in Supabase. Portfolio personalized section generation auto via parameters application sent email LinkedIn with the one link personalized portfolio. The visit see the problem plus your demo, your full manual. You have a manual. Step 3, manual. You have to actually record the Loom. The system cannot do that for you. Everything else is automated or semi-automated. What you are not seeing, the cold reality in Germany. What? Most companies use application tracking system. your creative or Loom Plus portfolio won't work if you apply through ATS portals. It gets filtered before the human sees. You must go directly to hiring manager. The ATS is a black hole. LinkedIn DM plus email to the actual decision makers is the only way your proof of work approach lands. This means the direct outreach system isn't the phase 3. It is the core strategy. The Indeed scraper finds jobs, but the application goes directly to the people, not the portals. The general language gap is smaller than you think for an AI role, but it will have come up in the interviews. Have a prepared answer. I build an AI system that serve a German customers in a German. The system speaks German. I operate in English. So link to a LinkedIn system that could be adapted. The recording bottleneck, the system generates Loom scripts, but you record them at 5 companies a week. That's a 5 recording equal 3 times equal 15 minutes of a recording plus setup time. Realistic, but if you procrastinate on a recording, the whole pipeline stalls. My suggestion, the Telegram notification for apply should include the Loom script plus a reminder, record now timer. Then we have a 3-minute upload a link when done. Make a recording part of the approval flow, not a separate step. Updated plan. So it updated it. Actually, I like it. There is also a lot of things that actually we discovered in our, so we have the job. Okay, job scraper. We scrape the job. Then we're gonna make a reset about specifically in order to identify as much as information we can get about this specific company. Get their direct content. So the core 3 will be getting their direct emails and like the people who are hiring, so we can just DM them. After we get their direct content, then I'm gonna create the video so I can like pitch them specifically for their pain points. After we create the Loom videos, we're gonna send this Loom into Supabase, and Supabase is the is the one who gonna give us this link that we can also send them, and then when they click that link, actually they will see. And also one of the interesting, like a lot of people they won't click links. That is a very interesting issue. It is like if they do not click the link, it means whole our effort is just gone through the air. Okay, so I think we have to come up a way that we can make them to click the link. Okay, because a lot of people are really getting a lot of emails, and like they don't have even time to just to see those what I have people talking about. I think that would be a single point of failure we have. Okay, I think we have to make our also cold email as great as possible, so people can convert and see what we have. Okay, after we send the link, we should have some kind of a monitoring system that actually monitors everything. Okay, monitors about the who opened it, what is going on those links, like what's going on those emails we have sent. Is there someone need follow up? Is there someone actually reply it in our email? And that will be a great thing. If the people are just ignoring it, and why they ignoring it, like then we're gonna improve it and then send it again, so we can like DM them. Okay, actually after monitoring, if they did not answer us, we're gonna follow up, send other messages, like in order to just accept us at least and see our thing. And in order to maximize our probability, yes, ATO application filter is something that you tell me ATO. We're gonna use also ATO in order to maximize, so we can get their attention. It's like also we're gonna use ATO and then we're gonna use a direct outreach, both of them. Okay, great. So I think this is not ATO, it is ATS. So it is ATS. So what else we have? Manager, the recording bottleneck. Yeah, the record is the bottleneck. Generates Loom plus a script, but you have to record them at 5 companies a week. Not 5 companies, more than that. Update the blind changes. Move company research from phase 3 to phase 2. Application strategy directed to people, not the job portal. LinkedIn and Loom recording integration into approval pro. So if there is something that also you see in here that somehow has some kind of a gap, you can tell me. I think we are good to go. If there are any if you have any objections, just tell me right now and we can settle it. Great. Two things I need to clarify before we finalize. Great. What do you want? So for a Loom video hosting, you mentioned it storing in a Supabase. Supabase storing has a 50 MB free trial limit. Loom has a free hosting with analysis, who viewed, who, how long, which approach. Loom recommended. Record a Loom, get a shareable link with the built analytic views and everything. Free plan, 25 videos. Yes. Okay. For email tracking, yeah, instantly AI recommended. Yep. Actually. Good choice. Loom gives you a free view analytics. Great. Watch and how long, and instantly AI gives you a open and click tracking plus auto follow-up sequences. Both we are already on a track. Are already in your track. Interesting. Let me just go back to my YouTube right now, see if we are on the right track. How much we've been live actually? Let me just see. 1 hour and 30 minutes. At least if we are 2 hours updated, it will be great. Okay, this was me right now. Research an open router. Okay, great. And this guy was AI powered thumbnail. Then we have an AI powered thumbnail. Okay, great. Here's what I found. Two separate things to understand. Open router, the free model getaway. Open router is a single API endpoint that routes to hundreds of LLMs. You swap the base URL and the gets a model. Free model is available right now. Meta LLM, Meta Llama 3.1, 17 parameters. instruct free but strong generators coin, and then we have a coin 27 billion, coin of 24 billion, API call endpoint, card HTTP open router API compliance, BRL open router API key, content type application JSON, model llama, message role user content hello. Model, we have the matter llama, instruction free. What message do you want to send? We're gonna send this message role user content. We have a role, then we have a user, and then the content of the user, it is hey hello. Great, rate limited 50 requests this day. If you have a 0 credit selected a day. More, if you top up even 5 unlocks higher limits. Open Cloud, the agent you are looking. Open Cloud, the agent you are looking. So, Open Cloud, previously CloudBot Molbot, is an open source agent that runs a persistent background process. It went viral early in 2026. We have the GitHub, we have the site Open Cloud. What it does, connects LLM messaging apps, Telegram interface classes, each worker Telegram bot with its own personality plus memory, kind of sorts of agents. Yeah. Guys, I need to eat something, okay? I'm just gonna come back in right now. Let me just see. Great. Great. So, I think this guy actually is working. Yes, except hit the auto edit. Are we still in life? Great. Okay. Open router integration, yes. Native points it any LLM including open router free model. The setup plan: open cloud worker LLM, open router API, free models LLM, Telegram bot, talk to here. Responsive agent is other open cloud worker is each of agent has its own Telegram thread plus memory files. To give a brain, the memory system is a markdown file. So okay, because we want to deploy that guy, we want to deploy it. So let me just come to here, see this company what it is. Digital app hosting. I think you misunderstood the point, okay? The point of this thing actually it is like deploying into a local server or a cloud server, okay? Like a hostinger or something like that. I'm gonna host it not in my machine. I don't have a money to buy a Mac Mini or something like that. Okay, great. The Python script actually every time it crashes. That is a shit. Let me just fix it right now. Okay, great. First of all, I don't have money to deploy it in Mac Mini or something like that. I don't have money to buy Mac Mini or something, and you don't need it. You can just self-host it with those like a hostinger. For example, they let you rent their server, and you can deploy it there, and you will have your SHL, okay, and you can just connect it with your computer and into their server, and just like play with it there, and if something actually happened there, like you don't have any connection. You are just controlling that server by our computer. So I want to deploy it there because this is it will get it is a very high powerful actually open cloud, so it could damage your operating system. So I don't want to download it in my local computer. I'm not that crazy. So we're just gonna host it into another server and just let it play there, okay? I think that would be great. So in order to do that, I wanted to get the DigitalOcean app. I want you to give me the links of what are the servers that out there that is cheap, also has some kind of a high computing, like maybe it's gonna give us like a 16 RAM or something like that, and like a lot of memory storage that we can store a lot of things and a lot of files, and also like also as the user experience, they have a user friendly experience. Give me those actual servers, and then I'm gonna register there and then give you back the tell you to download or like deploy it in that server. We don't want to do it that in our local body, and then we're gonna set up a connection between Telegram, and then also he's gonna use a model that also are free, because he can use our Anthropic, but it's gonna cost us a lot of money if we're using Anthropic API. So it's not a cheap Anthropic API. It's like 10 times more expensive than more expensive than the regular like the regular subscription. So oh my god, I wasn't even recording. I hate it. So I need to see that's a problem right there. There's a problem. Okay, great. Spin up another agency that we're gonna solve this problem. Okay, the problem it is like every time I try to record it, I have to see this fucking shit. So I'm gonna solve it. Okay, right now it's record. First of all, I want you to make a research about what is the deepest server that we can deploy this open Claude. Okay, because I don't wanna deploy it in my local computer, because if I deploy it, it's gonna cost us a lot of problem, because it has a like access to in our operating system, and like he can somehow delete your whole local machine. Okay, so in order to migrate that kind of risky, what we're gonna do is we're gonna deploy it into a server that has some kind of a good computing. Like if you go right now, for example, a hosting they have I think it was KeyVM, something like that. They're gonna give you some kind of like they're gonna rent you their server so you can deploy it and play it with there, and also it's secure. If something broke, not a bad damage will happen. Okay, and then we're gonna control that server and connect it to our computer, our local computer, and we have some kind of a portal that like we can send those requests, and then we're gonna use like and configure it. So here is my proposal. Go there, search what are the cheapest like hosted servers that allow us to rent some kind of a server, and then allow us to connect this server to our computer, and also they have some kind of UI that also like simple enough so we can do it. I think will be great. Yeah, it will be great, and also it is a Jeep, and also at least he has some kind of a 16 RAM of like 16 RAM, and also the storage is maybe I don't know, like 250 or 100 gigabytes. So, and then we're gonna deploy it there, we're gonna configure it there, we're gonna also make him use open sources, like using open router. I think it will be great. Also we're gonna use open router in order to optimize our request there and send it that one API endpoint that allow us to connect it with a multiple models. So I think that will be great. So right now, help me to configure and see which kind of servers are available there, and give me their link so I can just register there and establish account and prepare everything for you so we can deploy it open cloud. Okay, great. This guy is finished? No. Still, it's updating GitHub. I'm doing a lot of jobs. Great. Okay. So right now, I'm using a Python. Okay, you can discover our directory. There is a Python script that allow us, when we are using a whisper, to like it is a voice tone script. So I just talk to my computer, and then there is typing actually happening. Let me just come back to here. Who finished the job? Okay, this guy finished it. So here's what I found. Let me give you a full picture. We have this is thumbnail studio. Okay, great. My recommendation, Python below. Okay, great. We're gonna come back at this to later. Where is our guy? Okay, this guy is also making a research. Which got a full architecture diagram and the API references sections. So all code is written. The two remaining steps are run a Supabase migration, let's come to our SQL database, and then we're gonna come back to here, paste everything here, run it. So it created column, table, job outreach, create table. If it's not existed, job outreach, include a primary key and default key, text company URL, industry, company A, job outreach. Interview date, interview type. So job listing, he added a lot of columns in job listing, like a interview date, interview type, interview name, Loom script of the job listing, great. So if we come back to here, also he created outreach, I like it. And also updated other columns. Yep, company size, industry, and everything. Subject line, package, Loomi script, uh, prepare notice, interview name, other type, and everything. Great. I like it. So actually I have already created your SQL, and then like I run it. You can deploy yourself. Actually, you don't ask me to deploy, so deploy it into the Trigger.dev, and yeah, then like notify me and educate me about what you have already done. Great. So this guy still is searching about the web. What you have found? This guy also found. Now let me give you a full picture. It already exists in your workspace. We have a thumbnail studio. UI that researches YouTube, download this reference side by side, compare its view, thumbnail, give a YouTube URL, it downloads thumbnail, transcript plus keywords, go right hex fill MCB, fallback, what is missing it, blueprint, driven assembly, nothing composes layer, put my face here, this text here, this icon here, where I found the internet approach option is no downloaded yet. Option 1, Python below assemblies, custom, no external surfaces. You define a blueprint in JSON. Background, face position, text and icon is script download is element is great. No API cost, unlimited control, best for you. I draw the skeleton, you case. Why this is so delicious. So we have a template.io design a template ons visually in their editor. They have a UI. They can call their API, inject face URL, text color, get background, convert NNA, relevant NNA workflow with, best for repeatable format thumbnails, same template, different skills, repos I found, need your approval before installing. These are only two worth considering, but look a legitimacy. Aha. No, we have already tested that kind of a thing, okay? I think Python below blueprint assembly. So, you telling me if we use your recommendation Python below blueprint, you will be able to recreate a high valuable thumbnail. Is that correct? Let me just show to you right now one of the thumbnails and tell me if you can recreate it by using the Python below. So one thing happened was, I think was like maybe 4 weeks ago, something like that. When I was starting YouTube, I used some kind of like that, but it doesn't work. It just outputted a bad result that actually make me just laugh about, like Gemini or image generation AIs. But I'm open to test it again, okay? I'm gonna give you, because that previously I didn't give you some kind of a reference image, so you can just match the thumbnail exactly like that, but I can tell you what you change, okay? I can give you a reference thumbnail, then you're gonna take the reference thumbnail, recreate it, but using my visualization, using what I give you, using my composition, using my face, and using my visual elements, okay? We can take inspiration from that thumbnail, but you can create what whole the thumbnail is saying. So let me just give you right now an example of one of those thumbnails as a reference. Can you recreate it? Okay. Great. Let me go. I like this guy's thumbnail. For example, he told me that he loves to create this kind of thumbnails. Let me just give him right now this thumbnail. Great. Okay, and here we have another guy that we want to give him a job. Let me just come back to here. So right now I'm using voice, okay, and that voice, it is like we're actually doing that voice. I'm using voice transcripting, okay, like a whisper. You can go into our directory and search it and get it from there, but I'm using that whisper. So first of all, we have a couple problems. Sometimes it's crashing the Python of the voice transcriber, and like sometimes I also like it doesn't show me the icon that actually tells me, hey, you are recording something or something like that, and that is a problem. I would like actually to have there is a company that actually call it a Whisper that also do this kind of a voice transcript and also learns about directory. I don't know if there's open source or something like that. Do a deep research about that company, and also how we can create an app that like the same that app but for specifically for our local use. Okay, we're gonna create our own tools. So one of the other problems it is sometimes it doesn't, like sometimes I speak, so I switch windows. That's another problem. So I switch windows. So right now I'm VS Code. I go to YouTube, but because you are live as a Claude Code in VS Code, when I'm going to YouTube, I'm trying to explain what I'm seeing in the display of the YouTube. This is one of the examples, okay? So while I was explaining that thing, what I see it is like the text that and the thing is that I'm explaining and you are transcribing my voice. What happens is that sometimes it's gonna just type on the YouTube. So the problem I think it was because I tell you to make this thing faster, you tell me, hey, what we can do it is rather just the system waiting you in order to finish the word and then processing whole of it at one time. Why we shouldn't first of all let him process as a junkies? Okay, we're gonna make him as a junkies. So maybe you're gonna speak and maybe after 10 seconds or something like that, the system 20 seconds after that the system writes something. But I want to also know and create some kind of a fallback that actually what it does, it is like if it sees it needs to, like sometimes I need to go there and like the problem I'm seeing right now, it is like because we have that, yes, the transcript it is much faster than previously. It doesn't take 1 minute or maybe 20 seconds or latency in order just to transcribe everything. But also it becomes right now worse because right now I'm speaking, I didn't point him into some place, I didn't put the cursor into some place, so I didn't point the cursor into text so he should type it. But because he wanna like junkies, he just gonna type a junkies of like in the dashboard. I don't know how to explain it, but I think you getting my idea, because that junkies, like I need the whole text, I don't need junkies. Okay, I'm explaining YouTube. Junkies goes and types in the YouTube's search button, and then I need to stop that, copy that junk, paste that junk into a Claude Code terminal, and that is annoying. Okay, I want him some kind of if he sees me, I am still did not direct him. I still did not direct him, or still did not put him my cursor into some place. Like right now in this text box, if I did not put my cursor into a text box, I want him to hold this transcript until I give him somewhere and then put it there, and then he gonna put it there. Okay, I hope you understand it and they get the idea here. So first of all, discover, do a deep research, plan, then execute. Great. Great. Okay, deploy it, all done here. Here what we built today. Portfolio, we have the portfolio, okay, plus the application package. Great. It's gonna show us our GitHub. Okay, this is what he created. We have a YouTube. Still the YouTube link is not working. Expected. Abdullahi Ahmed, AI system engineer, Germany. It's like GitHub link there. Profile. Great. Core skills. So, Trigger.dev 18 tasks, 100 memories, 6 days, autonomous LinkedIn posts, less than 15 minutes of costing. Systems I built, LinkedIn self-healing autonomies, job intelligence pipeline, open brain AI memory, system health monitoring, LinkedIn analytics dashboard, thumbnail studio, technical skills, AI and everything. Get in touch. GitHub, LinkedIn, YouTube. Okay, it is actually great. I like it. I built autonomous AI systems that runs in production. Systems running in 24/7, degrees, fully autonomous LinkedIn, publish rack memory with all under 15. Based on Germany, open to remote. I think we need a little bit of, okay, great. We need a little bit of just making things correct here. So we need a little bit of making things correct actually. So we will have, you already built it. Migration and everything. Great. Okay, some other things it's not working, but he did a great job. Okay, this is the portfolio application package. Great, but deliverable portfolio printable CV. Open it. Okay, open source brain, LinkedIn self-healing, insight triggers, thumbnail studio, education and the proof. Interesting. Actually, I kind of like it what he delivered. So what is this? Live fetches from Supabase, thumbnail studio readme. Okay, this is a readme and this is a readme. LinkedIn dashboard, the readme, Moha OS dashboard, open brain that readme, phase 2 application, Trigger.dev. So actually we built the phase 1. Phase 1 it is actually interesting things. I like it. Like there's other things we can improve it, but still it is, I think it is a great, it's not a bad actually. Then we have a CV, even though it has an ad. So first of all, I like what you have built. It is amazing. One thing, I can give you my image so you can just add it. I'm gonna right now point to you the path of my images so you can just grab that image and also put into the profile. Okay, interesting. Like this image is kind of a great image. It's not bad. it shows unnamed png. So where it's listed, where is your directory? Recent. I don't want a recent. Okay. Get more information, png size, where download is. User Abdullahi downloads. It exists on the downloads. Great. And then after that, we're gonna continue to the phase 2. And before we continue to phase 2, have you deployed our portfolio? You have to deploy the portfolio. Great. What the hell? I don't know what he doing, this guy, like he take it very long time. So also you finish it. Great. SH8, no. there's a lot of problems here. Oh my god, I just forget it that he is alright. Oh my god. Oh my god. We don't want to use that into our, yeah. From templates into where? Open brain. Package lock, package check JSON. So where is the image? Well, I don't know. Where the hell is the image? That is when you lost it in your diagrams. So we don't use this actually. Commands just make them explicit. We don't use even docs. We have a projects. Okay, projects, I don't even use that. Then we have areas. Areas, we have the content, we have the reference of specifically that content, the thumbnails, shared assets, experiences, logo, studios, and everything. Yeah, I think it is a shared assets. You could go there. Maybe shared assets, yeah. Actually, I drag it so it exists on shared assets. Okay, search from there, update everything, then we're gonna go to phase 2. Give him his job, let him cook. This guy still is cooking. So voice transcript, and then we have all here, we have the emails, and where is this guy? Open router, still is searching. Maybe he somehow stick continuous. Somehow I think it is like it was a stick. Somehow there's a problem there. It was a stuck. So this guy upload the images right now. Great. Okay, here we come. So I can see exactly what the thumbnail is doing. No, what was that? Okay, let me just finish this guy's job. This agent, what he need. I can see exactly what this thumbnail is doing. Now let me break it down before I build. What I see: flat, cross brown, no gradient, excluded M2, massive bold font, history icon. Created and dropped. First of all, download that thing. After you download that thing, means the thing that right now you're telling me that it is a doable, and you can do it with using Python. Oh my god. You can do it with using Python, so just do it, okay? And then show to me that you are capable of it. So first of all, I think you need to download it. So download it, configure it, make everything ready, and then I want you to recreate that thing. I'm gonna give you, but I need that the image I give you as a thumbnail, the thumbnail image I give you, it will be our reference, okay? You're gonna change it, a little bit of it, but you will have to prove that we can do that by using that Python, okay? So just download it and then recreate that image I give you, the image reference, and then show to me. So do that right now. Oh my god, this voice transcripting. It is real work. So first of all, prove me wrong, download the Python thing and everything, and then configure everything, and then I want you to regenerate the same image I gave you, okay? Here it is what I'm seeing, you told me. Great. Generate that same composition of the thumbnail and then show to me that you created. That's your task right now. Do it. And please make sure that the thumbnail you created is the same as the previous thumbnail I gave it you. Okay? I can give you a reference image if you need, so you can see it, like you can see it if you are right there or not. If you need, I can give you a reference image, specifically the image I gave you previously. Great. I like it. I like it. AI system engineer. I like it the way he generated everything. Just this shit. What I want to know is like, can you change there into maybe portfolio or something like that? Before you do any changes, can you go and do just like some kind of a deep research about people, how they generate portfolios? What are the best looking portfolios? Which kind of frameworks they use or something like that, okay? What do you think? And then match that thing what we have already done. You know, like, do we done like what the market is saying, or are we better or are we worse where we are? You know, the portfolio right now you generated, it is actually a good portfolio, but that does mean like we generated the way the market actually is generating the portfolios. So just do that, some kind of a deep research, then we're gonna figure it out, okay? Oh my god, this guy is still fetching that campaign. Great. What he said, this guy? Okay, this guy, I didn't give him also any instructions. Aha, he came back right now. Great. That's the recreation. Same composition, same layout, pure Python, no AI. Huh? Reference to remember that recreation matched all difference. I can see FC the original. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Are you playing with me? Is this what are you talking about? No problem. We will upgrade the image. Actually, it's not a quite bad, okay? It's not bad. It is worse. It's not bad, but it's worse than anything I have seen. Why? I don't know if you look at the image, if you have some kind of maybe screenshot. I don't know if you take it in screenshot or something like that. Actually, if you come to here, you see that we have a big problem, okay? The problem, first of all, we have, it is like, there is a fucking no it does not even look like, it doesn't have Claude Code's logo. First of all, it doesn't have Claude Code logo. Claude Code. Oh my god. Claude Code logo. Where this was previous thumbnail actually. I think yeah, here evalis. Then we have here. He is wrong. Okay. Actually, what is wrong? It is he does not have Claude Code, the harnesses, the image harnesses. Then we have the logo of it itself, and then we have the evalis. So all of them is wrong. Actually, you did not download. You just created a black background with a green text of Cloud or something like that. I don't know if you actually take it a screenshot. I told you to have some kind of a screenshot loop until the thing is merged. And also you tell me that you download the compositions into the internet. I don't know how you can do that, but I can, I don't know, but I can give you if you need the links of the compositions. Just tell me, man. I can just give you the link of the compositions. So you can just download it and then recreate it. But what you created right now, it's actually bad. It's actually bad thumbnail. Even though you make it a little bit of it, but you can upgrade the script. You can upgrade the code so it actually become better. Great. This guy's recommendation, Henser Cloud. Okay, Henser Cloud, best option, 18 gigabyte storage, another gigabyte, CPU 8 cores, price $9.49 a month, location Germany, Nuremberg, PayPal, yes, UI, Henster Cloud console, clean, simple, virtualization key FB, the Henser. I think this is the company he like it. Okay. Interesting. Oh my god, this is a virtual machine. Great, I like it. So we're gonna use that virtual machine in order to install everything and then connect that virtual machine to our machine. You need the link of the URL. Great. Tick. Here's the link. Okay, we will think about it. That okay. Still, this guy is running. Fix. So, all good. What to fix? Focus on aware injection. Injected by. Now it's an editable focus. Uses a macOS accessibility API. Already confirmed available. Checks if I focus the element. Falls back to accessibility if other providers. Then fall back to true. Buffer system. Great. We have here whisper. Hey. Huh? Whisper is what? Hello. How? Huh? Upgrade for an unlimited orders for futures. Hello. So right now I'm using a whisper. Okay, let me just give you what actually whisper look like. He has this kind of icon. This is the icon of the whisper. You can see it, you can just speak it there, and you know, like he just takes your texts, and it is kind of a great, you know. So if we have that kind of a system, actually it will be a great. In the free mode, how much of text that they allow us? Great. Huh, interesting. Are you guys with me? Actually, today we've been in live like how much? 3 hours. Great. So huh? No. He showed me some images. Okay. Where is the image? Okay, this guy still is working, still is thinking also. What the hell is this? First of all, you have to look. This is not even a cloud. This is actually, it's not even a cloud. You tell me you have somehow composition. Why you have a Claude.Code? You have the black and green. Why, if we compare to our original image, let me just come back to here. You can see if you compare two images, one image has some kind of, you know, like the, you know, like Claude Code, it is like so weird. Other image, see yourself, they have a shadow, it has the Claude Code evalues, and then it has a Claude Code but with even the text of the Claude Code harnesses. Okay, I can give you the images. Okay, so right now I'm gonna give you also the links of how to change. There's two things you change, three things actually. You're gonna change the eval. I'm gonna give you eval linky. I'm gonna give you Cloud linky, the logo linky of the Cloud Code, the octopus logo, and then I'm gonna give you Cloud Code, the black background with brown or something like that, I don't know, yellow or something like that, the color. And just, you know, if you see right now the second image, I want you to be the exact that thing. So I'm gonna give you those three links, grab those visual elements and then put them there. So cloud icon, great. Right now, let's see what he do, or actually what he does. Yes, and then also update our voice to the recommended fixes that you have already recommended to us. Great. This guy also, we give him his job. This guy, we give him his job. Okay, this guy, what he did. Also, this guy's still working? No. Research result in our portfolio conversation. What the market says, 2025 6 gold standard, Britain, China, Britain.com, single page, dark theme, clean sections. So, section is approach, result is. Okay, much cleaner. Much cleaner. Okay. That is eval bench improve. Can you see the images you create? Do you have ability to see it? Because I want you to have a loop of iterating of the composition. Right now, what you create is actually great, but you can see that evals are just white. Okay, So somehow what happened with eval, it is because it has a transparency background. There's something there happening, so fix it. Then you have the cloud itself, make it a little bit bigger. The cloud code, the image itself, also make it a little bit bigger. Also make everything centered. Skill 2.0, make it the center, do not make it to the lefty. So that is all of changes, okay? So you should have some kind of a loop that always you generate the image, you create it by using this Python. After you output the image, you don't just go and come to me and tell me, hey, I have created the image is like that or something like that. You verify the image, it is what it should be. The result, because right now what I hate it is always to babysit you, okay? Like, you create something, I come to you, then we have our loop, our regular loop that everyone who working with AI have. It is like give him busting. No, I want you to have a loop of self-closing, that you create something, see your result is, judge it, see you have a reference. I give you already the link of the YouTube, you have the reference, even download the thumbnail, okay? Download the thumbnail of specifically the YouTube I told you. Then you're gonna generate it. I can give you the right now when I give you the addresses, you actually predicted well, the result is better than that. It is actually a better result is I don't know how I can give you the ability to go to internet and then grab yourself those addresses. That it is another thing, but I would like to give you that kind of ability, that you go into the headless, search the icon itself, browse it, see yourself what is there, and just copy the address and just put it there. I don't know how I can give you that, but we will figure it out. So I don't want to babysit you, okay? Take a screenshot, see both of the reference image or the thumbnail that already I have given you. You download it, see his image. Does this look like what the user wanted? No, it doesn't look like. What is wrong? Let me justify it, then change it. Then like it's gonna then see if it's working, the changes. See the changes, observe the changes, optimize it until something good you created, and then you tell me that, hey, I finished the job, here is what I created, see, judge yourself. Okay, I want you to have that kind of a loop there. If you don't know how to do it, create something for yourself. Like, I don't know, like, but just get an approach or get a way that you could have something like that before you give me any thumbnail. And I don't even myself know it. So that is also the gap skill I have. Generate an image, take a screenshot, see it, compare against the reference thumbnail, judge it whether it matches, iterate until it's good, only then report back to the user. Yeah, that is what actually I wanted. Great. Okay, this guy, we finished his job. What? So this window context, there's something happening. Huh? This was... Oh my god. Oh my god, that is multi-agent step when you are... Oh my god, I just give it a fixed voice to text transcript. Oh my god, that is when you are working with multi-agent systems. Like, each of them you give an order. Sometimes you just forget AI and just give him... First of all, sorry, this was on your task. This was task for another AI agent. Okay, so please go back to the context. What you have found, tell me, because I just mistaken. Okay, that's my mistake. This wasn't job, what your job. Okay, so just forget it about it. Okay, your job was voice transcription. I want you to fix it and upgrade our voice transcription. That was your task. Then I'm gonna take this task. I'm gonna take this task, give it this task to this guy. No worries, back to voice anywhere. Everything we built focused on wiring injection detected in cursor before detects if the cursor is in the text field before busting. Buffer system hold this a transcript. Floating build overlay. Great. So right now I can just close this whisper and just like go to my terminal, click the terminal. Interesting. What is going on? Let me just come back to here. Whisper flow. Actually, I want to use like a whisper flow. Whisper flow. So I want to build up like that. Okay, it has his icon, and like always we have this icon. First of all, right now I try it. I type into the terminal a voice in order to trigger our voice, that local voice that we already built. But what I'm seeing right now, it is like our local voice is not actually working. Also it crashes and there's a lot of problems. Also when I tap the little bubble thing of the bubble thing that in the center of our screen that appears, it does not appear right now. It doesn't work. So update the code, update everything, and fix everything. Great. What do you have? What this guy is done. It's looking very close to the original. Now let me do the final configuration. So what loop looks like in practice for a new thumbnail. Run a script, I read the output directly, I compare to reference, identify deltas and fix scripts, repeat until the output matches. Only then I report back. It's ready. Tell me the next video is topic. Okay, great. After you created everything, what I want you to do actually is like go and recreate the same image I gave you earlier. Earlier I have given you a same image, even though I give you the thumbnail and everything. So recreate that thumbnail. Let me see if the loop actually works. Great. What this guy actually does, completely overlay and grade, and still this guy also is waiting to me. Great. So research result is how our profitable compares. Interesting. Good call. Above the default varies the 8-bit section is market name plus variable. Wow. Good, but missing city. Dark mode. Actually do and update our whole portfolio so it is standardized by the what actually the market needs. Okay, what actually real people need is. So update and also add every little piece that actually we didn't add in our portfolio. Great. Actually, great. I don't know if there's people actually watching, but Great. Open router, we have the open router and everything. So this is giving us this company, tell us to come back to here and just, you know, like use this company as a transcriptor. I like it. Which is the cloud server is right for you. Extremely cost effective, low CPU, medium traffic, regular performance, inexpensive due to the shared resources, low to medium CPUs ranges, medium traffic application. Yeah, I think that's great. Explore this plan. Flexibility it is. So AMD 80 gigabytes, 4 gigabytes, RAM 4 gigabytes. $15 a month with 8 gigabyte. That is. CX Cloud web hosting, manage servers, storage box, load balancer, domain checker, DNS manager, free of charge, registration, robot, what do you need? You need an email. You need a password. Interesting. Let me add this. Instead of a proper files or accurate status, what changes? The entire using the run, no clay, broken zone, dark progress. Now, start it now. Terminal. We have a terminal here. Let me just. Hello. how things are going. Okay, great. So make it the voice command, and when I type that command it is going to load all. When that command is going to load all the Python code or the voice transcript because as human we cannot so right now you tell me that if I just first of all kill it, so you can say kill f voice anywhere, but then you're gonna type voice. Okay, so it's already working. Great. Okay, actually here we have a little bit problem. Can you let me go to the whisper follow. Command M, please. Command M, yep. Can you please do some research, because right now I have gone to the cloud that you gave me, but what I'm seeing it is like there is nothing, like there is nothing there that actually shows me the kind of the results you gave me. Okay, top up, like you tell me somehow it is like one of RAM, and then we have a CPU 8 cores. Let me explore the plan. VBX 8 cores. How the hell it is 8 cores? It is like a 29 0.04081 a hour. That is a $30 max. I don't know where you come up with this kind of wild stuff. CX43. I don't see any CX43. Okay. CX43. I do not see any CX43. All I see is this thing. Okay, and all these things are very, very expensive. So if I'm wrong, you can tell me. I have also visited the website, and this is what I see. Hence their cloud. Great. can you give me, because I don't have any reference, okay? Can you give me some kind of, like, let us say, can you give me some kind of a reference? The guys that we are competing, give me one of them, their website, so I actually know what actually going on. Oh my god, this is not a portfolio. Spotify profile. Wow, this is crazy. Experience project. Dang, this is crazy. Actually, it's beautiful. Is this the kind of guys we are competing? That is crazy, man. Oh my god, this is okay. That was kind of a cool. Animator alternative. Oh my god. This is crazy, man. We have a Reactor, Java, Career, Animation, CSS, kind of great. CFS card, white space, goodies about, I am Josh. I started building on web in 2007 and I never stopped it. I worked with Okay, it is. I like it. I like it this time. I like it the style of the, like you know, the style he uses. There is some big details and yes, he is breached. Great. The portfolio is the product. What the hell is this? Bruno. No. What the hell is this? Bruno. This is a game. Oh my god. Time machine. Use your keys to move. my portfolio. Would you like to learn how to create a cool website like this?
Hey everyone, my name is Bruno Simon, I'm a creative developer, and you might have seen some of the websites I've worked on those past years. If not, have a look. As you can see, I have a thing for 3D immersive experiences. I just love to build websites that looks like video games. The technology behind those is called WebGL. And if, like me, you've tried to start with native WebGL, it hurts. It's called WebGL. And if, like me, you've tried to start with native WebGL, as you can see, I have a thing for 3D immersive experiences. I just love to build websites that looks like video games. The technology behind those is called WebGL. And if, like me, you've tried to start with native WebGL, it hurts. But there is a solution named Three.js. Three.js is a library that made possible all those websites. With Three.js, you can create a scene with just few lines of codes. It's free, it's open source, and there is a huge community working on it. I've been teaching web development for 7 years, and a few years ago I've started teaching Three.js. And today I want to teach you how to use Three.js. And to do that, I've created Three.js Journey. Whether you're a beginner or more advanced user, this course is for you. You will get access to more than 30 lessons covering the basics like how to set up a scene, how to create objects, how to add light, and how to animate everything. Once you're ready, you can start with more advanced features like particles, physics, realistic renders, shaders. Shaders? You don't know what a shader is? At the end of the course, you will know everything you need about shaders. Oh, and by the way, there is also a lesson dedicated to the 3D software Blender, in which you will learn how to create a model and how to import that model in your Three.js scene. For each lesson, you can follow the video, or if, like me, you don't like this French accent, you can use the text version, which contains exactly the same content with screenshots, video previews, parts of code, and everything you need. And if you're having problems,
that is crazy, man. What we have witnessed today, Bruno is a great guy. Bruno is a great guy, actually. I think we just become black. Oh my god. It just becomes black. I didn't even forget. Oh my god, right now AI can do that like much more way interesting way, but still I kind of like it, you know. So yeah, or way interesting way, but still I think today there's like still we didn't finish, you know, like he give me our portfolio, but also he give us the people that we are really competing. So it's much like it's interesting. It's just like much way more harder than anything else. So I don't know, but I think there's a lot of things that we could achieve actually, you know, like, but still we are not quite there. Still there's a lot of things that needs to be done. Thank you for your time, guys. See you soon. Tomorrow maybe we're gonna, you know, like today what I'm gonna do is just finish the whole work that we have already, then we're gonna go from there tomorrow. Thank you for your time. and see you soon.